Hi, my name is Alex Carlucci. I want to talk to you about FHA and the time you have to wait for buying a home after a bankruptcy or after a foreclosure. So first, let's talk about a Chapter 13 bankruptcy. If you filed a Chapter 13 and it's been 1 year and you're still in the 13, we can do a loan. It's called a manual underwrite. You'll have to do a manual underwrite from 1 year into it all the way till 2 years discharge. After it's 2 years discharge of the 13, you can get a regular FHA loan. The big difference between a manual underwrite and a prove eligible is verification of assets you have to have after you close, debt to income ratios, which you're allowed to go to. So a regular prove eligible, you can go to 56.9. Manual depends on the compensating factors. So that's the big difference between that. So during the bankruptcy and the 13, you can do it 1 year into it, all the way until 2 years discharge, and that becomes a regular FHA loan. When it comes to a Chapter 7 bankruptcy, it has to be 2 years from the discharge date, and then it becomes a regular loan. It's not a manual underwrite. There is no manual underwrite options for a Chapter 7. You have to wait the 2 year period from discharge date. So that covers your bankruptcies. Now, foreclosure for FHA, it's required that you have 3 years from foreclosure date. Now, the foreclosure date isn't the date that you moved out of the house. It's the date that the title was taken out of your name and put back in the bank's name. And that could happen a year after you've moved out and you thought your house already foreclosed, because it takes the time for the bank to record it and send it to the title, and there's delays. So we have to find out that date. Sometimes it requires me to look up the title transfer date. You don't even know what that date is, so I have to look it up for you. So FHA, it's 3 years from discharge. Now, if you are in a plane crash or stage 4 cancer, it's extenuating circumstances that's beyond your control, and anybody in your situation would not have made